These installation instructions are recommendations only. Local building codes may impose additional requirements, and those codes may supersede the procedures demonstrated in this instructional video. In this video, we'll discuss how to install your Lippert residential window. The tools required to perform this procedure include a caulk gun with a high-quality, water-resistant, non-hardening sealant, or in place of that, putty or butyl tape at a minimum of 1/4 of an inch wide, a cordless drill, a level, and a tape measure. We also recommend the following PPE: safety glasses and work gloves. When you are preparing and inspecting the rough opening, first, the window opening should be framed to industry standards appropriate to the size of your window. Any load applied to the window can deform the frame and hinder its mechanical operation. Your rough opening should be level, plumb, and square, and allow for a minimum clearance of 1/8 of an inch on either side, including the thickness of paneling or shims if used. Measure the rough opening's width first from the sill and then from the header. These measurements should not exceed 1/8 of an inch of one another. Next, we will measure the rough opening's height from header to sill on either side of the frame. These measurements must also fall within 1/8 of an inch of one another to be within tolerance. Corner to corner, or diagonal measurements when compared, are within tolerance if they are within 1/4 of an inch of each other. Next, we will check the window frame sill for level. This ensures that once installed, the window's drainage works correctly. The level should also be used to check the vertical frame for plumb. This will prevent bowing and ensure the window works correctly once installed. We can now prepare the window for installation into the rough opening. Always lift and carry the window with 2 hands, or help from another person, and only lift from the window's side jambs. Lifting the window from any of its other components can lead to damage, water leakage, and the voiding of the warranty. Run a bead of sealant around the perimeter of the window's nail fin, ensuring the pre-punched holes are thoroughly coated in sealant. If using putty or butyl tape, apply it to the perimeter of the nail fin in precisely the same fashion. Keep the window sash closed and locked, and any shipping clips in place during window installation. Install the window, placing it in the center of the rough opening's jambs, sill, and header. Wooden shims can be used to assist with centering the window. Install the first fastener at approximately the center of one of the vertical nail fins. Then install the second fastener on the opposite nail fin, parallel to the first fastener. Inspect the windowsill and its weep holes for straightness. If they're crowned or frowning, you will need to gently apply pressure as you install your fastener to the nail fin. Install the fourth fastener to the header's nail fin to complete the anchorage. We'll now check the window's alignment to the rough opening from the rough opening's interior. Use your tape measure and take 2 horizontal measurements, one from the top and then the other from the bottom of the window, and then 2 vertical measurements on either side of the window's rough opening, checking for level, plumb, and square. Unlock the window's sash and check that all of its mechanisms are working correctly and are not warped or binding. Then close and relock the sash before continuing. From the rough opening exterior, begin with one of the already installed fasteners and install your remaining fasteners to the end of each frame member. Repeat this step until all the fasteners have been inserted from the center of the vertical frame jamb outward to both ends of each member. Windows should be checked after installation to ensure that all moving panels, mechanisms, latches, and other hardware function properly. All shipping clips must be removed prior to the operation of the window, and all windows should be checked for out-of-square bowing at all frame members. If any of these problems are present, the window should be removed and reinstalled properly. To finish up the installation, from the interior of the window, you should apply a sealant to the joint between the window frame and the rough framing, using only loose spill installation or low-density expanding foam. From the window exterior, flashing is installed according to the AMA 2400 or the FMA AMA 100, depending on your job specifications.